Texas fans, I feel like just because we are Texas, we got our own network. Why we don't have the 6-star kids coming to us? It's a lot. It's different. So I don't know what to say about the old Texas Longhorn. We're gonna pay attention to them. Probably look what they did on Monday. Sometime, yeah, we look at them on Monday this weekend. After this weekend for sure. Let's look at the top matchups. I'm gonna start with this game on the NFL. We moved on to the NFL. The Panthers versus the Atlanta Falcons. And I'm gonna tell you something. Seems like bodies starting to hit the floor in Atlanta daily. Remember, Neal is out. Deion Jones is on IR. Devontae Freeman will not play Sunday. He's officially ruled out. Atlanta's 6.5-point favorite to win this game. I don't know. I know they're at home. They out there in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I don't know if they win this game. I guess at the same time, it makes me wonder a little bit because Cam only put up 16 points last week. Didn't watch the whole game, but sometimes offensively it looked like they struggled. Is Christian McCaffrey really your every down back that they trying to make him to be in this league? I don't know yet. We got to wait and see. I don't know what to expect out of this game, but somebody either going to go 2-0 or 0-2. And I don't know. I'm really concerned because then the Saints go in the following weekend. To a degree, I kind of hope Carolina go beat up on them a little bit because New Orleans need to win handle their business this weekend, but to go in Atlanta, back-to-back weeks playing the division opponent, it's going to kind of be hard because they're going to take their shots at Atlanta this week, the next couple of weeks. So we'll pay attention to that real soon. Other big matchups around the league this week would be Steelers and Chiefs. I talked about that earlier in the segment. I like the Vikings and the Packers if Aaron Rodgers plays. They say if he don't, Josh Dobbs will be the guy. I'm sorry. I'm going moving ahead. Let me go back. Ben Roethlisberger is injured right now. I'm sorry. He might not play. I'm sorry. I'm going to correct myself. Josh Dobbs might be the starting quarterback for the Steelers. Now, let me go back on to the Packers and the Vikings. If Rodgers plays in this game in his revenge games against the Minnesota Vikings, this should be a great game. If he don't play, Minnesota going to win this game easily. Deshaun Kaiser still got a long way to go. All right? What's misunderstood don't need to be explained. 49ers and Detroit. I like that one because I feel like Detroit need to prove something early before it's too late. 49ers, Detroit, but I want the 49ers to win. I think the 49ers can easily win this game if they do everything they scheme-wise. They still found themselves in the game last week against the Vikings. So I like the 49ers by 8 points. I think they win this game by 8. If you ask me. Jacksonville versus the Pacers, rematch from the AFC Championship game this past year. This is going to be a statement win if the Jaguars can find themselves overcoming this game. I really hope they do. But I think Tom, and they're going to scheme around this, I think the Pacers win this game by... I'll give them 10. I think they win this game by 10. I think it's going to be close for a while. But I think down the stretch, I think New England are going to pull it away at the end of the day. Sunday night matchup, Cowboys, Giants, the rivalry. Both teams 0-1. Somebody to win this game. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Giants. I'm picking New York because I don't think Dallas still got some issues to prove to a lot of people. I don't think they're there yet. Still got a long way to go. And let's get on to our games. Saints, Browns. The battle of the winless. Saints need to win this game now. Biggest game of the season if you ask me early. First thing first, I said you don't want to be the team to get Cleveland their first win since December 24th, 2016. You don't want to be that team. But Saints, they are predicted 9.5-point favorites, same as last week. You playing a team just as and to me, this could still be a statement to the rest of your division. This team is probably, I think, at quarterback position. Now, I'm not without Jameis Winston, no. But without Jameis Winston, at the quarterback position, I think that New Orleans is going to see the same amount of talent from Cleveland. A little bit better at the quarterback position. You still got all your other pieces you got to worry about on the offensive side of the ball for Cleveland. And I think defensively they got a lot of talent on that defensive line. In the linebacker position, the secondary, they got a lot of young pieces. I want to see what New Orleans, how they're going to respond back after losing this past weekend to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You gave up 51 points, if you ask me. He should have made that field goal, so I'm going to give him 51 points. He gave up 51 points. What you going to do now? How you going to respond? All about mental toughness. You know, key positions I'm looking for on that defensive side of the ball is defensive line, and I'm also looking at the corners in the secondary position. Those are the people that didn't show up last week. Poe Cameron Jordan, they was keying to Cameron Jordan. But everybody else on that defensive line got to show up. The secondary, I'm calling out the Pro Bowler, Marshawn Lattimore. He got burnt. Ken Crowley was holding. It almost looked like I saw Devin Breaux out there. It almost looked like I saw Brandon Brown out there. And that's the things that you don't want to see as Saints fans when they come out there to guys out there playing on the island. You got another test this weekend between Jarvis Landry and Josh Gordon. How are you going to respond this weekend? Two talented receivers. Talented. You saw Jarvis Landry last year when he played for the Miami Dolphins. You saw Tyrod Taylor last year when he played for the Buffalo Bills. You shut down Tyrod Taylor last year. In hindsight, he has more talent around him than what he did last year with the Buffalo Bills. You know what Tyrod going to bring to the table. Last week, he was their leading rusher. What the Saints had problem with last week, had problems with containing the quarterback outside the pocket. Quarterback, I think Ryan Fitzpatrick had 50-plus yards last week in rushing. So, you got a lot to see coming up this weekend. I want to see the Saints going to shake back to find themselves at 1-1 with a golden opportunity to go to a banged-up Atlanta Falcons to at least get their first division win to be 1-1 and find themselves 2-1 going to New York after. We got to wait and see about that. Like I said, what misunderstood don't really need to be explained for that situation, guys. It really and truly don't. I think it's going to be a good weekend of football. I think it's going to be an awesome weekend of football, if you ask me. Monday, we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit about the Monday night matchup with the Seahawks and the Bears. Talk about the aftermath between the Saints and the LSU Tigers between Saturday and Sunday. Get prepared for some other things coming up in the week. We'll be back Monday. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy this beautiful weekend so far. Don't go out and do nothing crazy. And we'll see y'all Monday afternoon. Peace.